Okay, let's get straight to it. This last month has been a little bit different for me and a bit chaotic, much like this video is actually going to be. So, what's different in the last month? I have been going to Pilates 3 times a week. So, first it was like 1 or 2 times a week. This is a video of me actually walking to Pilates. My Pilates studio is literally 5 minutes from my door. So I just left my apartment building. I'm now walking through the little area that I live in. If you know where this is, pretend like you don't come near me. Just kidding. But yeah, so I'm walking to Pilates. There's a new studio that just opened up near my house called FS8. They opened at the beginning of March, which was perfect because I'm really trying to get back into shape. I finally have energy again. So thankfully, the change in supplement that I take has really solved my chronic exhaustion. So if you haven't seen my last video, just know that I have lots of things going on, but the major thing that was causing me to feel really tired was I had low ferritin. And actually it's a combination of low ferritin and probably the oxygenation is that a word of your blood. So now that's better. I'm feeling so much better, so much better. So this is me about to go into the studio. It's super cute, it's very cutesy but very neutral like that. So the studio itself is brand new. I think this actual part of the building used to be a Pilates studio, but this is a new studio, FS8. It's Black owned, so shout out to Michael, he's the owner. The staff is great, the instructors are great, the facilities are great. It's just brand new, it's clean. They always do a good job doing this. So what you're about to see is my second ever reformer Pilates class, and this one is what's it called? FS8 Reform X. So this is all reformer. This is not the first time I've been in the reformer. This is my second time. This is my first reformer class, and you're about to see me struggle. So enjoy that as I talk through what else is going on in my life. So yeah, my energy is so much better. I feel so much better in ways that I can't even describe. I wake up, I actually feel like I slept at night. I'm not having such a hard crash in the middle of the day when I go to sleep. Sometimes I'm not even tired, which is so strange for me. So that has been amazing. This month I've really just been going to Pilates. That's been the majority of my socializing. I've actually connected pretty well with some other people at the studio and some of the instructors. I'm really trying to hone into this community that I have right now and see how that goes. Outside of that, I also went to paint and sip. I forget the name of it. I'm gonna put that on the screen and I'll put up a picture. My friend and I, we went as part of my little hobby club I have with my friends. That was super fun. I love that. Something that also happened, and I'll probably insert it here, is that I finally tried a Waymo because they're all over Atlanta. I see them in Buckhead all the time. I accidentally tried it. I didn't actually intend to do that because I wanted to do it for a short trip, but I'll put the video so you can see me in Waymo. Or pedals during your ride. We may use interior cameras to check on riders, improve our products, and more. But our microphones are only on when. And it was actually enjoyable. I know. We should not be supporting some of this big tech, but Atlanta drivers, and I've taken a lot of Ubers and Lyfts in my life, but Atlanta drivers, they can learn a little something from that robot. So I'll leave it there. Anyway, so I had a pretty good month. It's, starting to get pretty warm in Atlanta, so I'm trying to do as much as I can while it's not super hot. But yeah, I love Pilates. I'm super into that now. Yes, I'm struggling and I look like I have no idea what I'm doing here because I don't, or at least I didn't. This was a month ago almost. So at this point, I actually know what I'm doing. I wouldn't say I'm well versed in reformer Pilates, but I'm not as stiff. I already feel like my posture has improved exponentially. I also unlocked my SI joint on my left hand side, which I didn't know was stiff, and that's actually helped a lot to improve my gait. And I have had a much better experience with just like the way I walk. Obviously, that's part of your gait. The way I, move is a lot more fluid. I'm not having nerve pain in my legs. I forgot what it's called. I always forget what this is called. But the nerve that runs like all the way from like your spine all the way down your legs. I've had issues with that over the last 2 years. So I just genuinely feel like Pilates is exactly what I need right now. And because my energy is better and my exercise tolerance has increased so much, I feel like just in general, Pilates is really what I need to get to the next level in my overall health and fitness. But I also feel like FS8 is really good for me because you might not be able to see it, but there are weights underneath the reformer. And I feel like having the combination of the Pilates reformer along with like floor and mat exercises and then having weights, it's a good way to get my body back into, working out again, which is something I haven't really been able to do in almost a year. If I guess most people wouldn't know, but if you weren't aware of it, like I just literally could not work out for a long period of time. And on and off, I've had this issue, but this last year has been the worst, where it's like, if I work out on a Monday, for instance, it doesn't even matter if it's just like, regular weightlifting or I'm doing like cardio or some sort of HIIT workout. I feel horrible for days after that. So Friday, I'm still feeling absolutely horrendous. And it's not something that I would even wish on anyone because it really wipes you out. And wasn't recovering. I just couldn't get back in the flow. So I just wasn't working out. And then, it's like eating more protein didn't help because that's what you're taught, eat more protein so that you're able to recover faster. Make sure that you're taking care of your body, but it's like I feel so drained, I can't do anything. But anyway, long story short, I think we're over that. I think we're past that point in my life, which is really amazing. I feel like I'm able to get so much more done. I can get through the day, I can get through my workouts, and I really have a lot of things that are on my to-do list. And there's a lot of goals that I'm trying to accomplish, especially this quarter of my life. So, being able to just get through a day, get through a workout, enjoy my life is such a big deal for me, and I'm very happy about that. It's also helped with my mental health, obviously. Like when you're so tired all the time, you're not even able to like work out. Like the most I could do on a day-to-day basis was like a 10-15 minute like walk. Anything more than that, I might be overtired. Like that's crazy. Like socializing was very difficult for me. Like a lot of people don't realize how wiped out I was by just going to hang out with my friends. So being able to go socialize, volunteer at church on Sundays, go do Pilates, work on my business, go to work, working full time for the first time in a couple of years, stuff like that is a big deal when you've been, literally drained. So yeah, Pilates, I love you. Definitely, I'm riding that little bandwagon. Pilates is that girl. There's a solid reason why people are super obsessed with Pilates, and I have to admit that I'm one of them. I am now team Pilates. I get it. I get the hype, even though literally does feel like you're just trying to not fall on your face. Like this is great. Like this workout right here, this little snippet you're seeing is good because I'm laying on my back. Like right after this, we started standing on the machine, and when I say I've never had fear of falling flat on my face before, until that moment, I've never had fear of falling flat on my face before. And I actually am pretty sure like I tweaked something when we are standing on the machine, but that's neither here nor there. It's all cleared up now. I'm fine. But yeah, thank you for watching. Definitely just trying to get this video out because this is now the third time I'm trying to make this video. The last video I recorded, the sound was not there. Like the sound was off. I don't even know how I muted the mic, but I muted the mic. So this is what I have to upload. So I'm sorry that it's not like a regular video and you can't really see my face, but this is what I got for you. But thank you all for watching. Bye.